overcome some roadblocks?
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Back to pass, it's Simmons.
Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. He makes a tackle. Allowed and forced out of bounds. Knocking right at the 16-yard line, and Vander missed it. Love what they did there. Bring a big fella in the slot. Letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella in the slot, so you get your matchup. You know it's zone coverage. You know you can put it up out there and let him go make a play. That is a recipe for success, finding that matchup and exploiting it.
Once he has the ball in his hands, there's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. Usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability with his speed to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown.
From inside his own 15, looking for a press. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running race. Like we saw the physicality of the big runs right throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. Look out, college football.
The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the defense gets
system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed. It's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always running, just exhausting.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside. There was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go. To the outside. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Rebels come down with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll pitch it. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
In the backfield, it's Stribling. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. Finds his man. It's Ripken. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
No first down. That's fine. We got the completion. We had a successful play, and it sets up now a fourth down situation where, yes, I'm going for it.
They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Making side adjustments here.
Black 14!
Tight end now in
Black 14!
motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Let's go.
After the 5-yard step off, first and 15 for this offense.
180!
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Now, you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a great decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set, and you still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. He's got it this time. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Now they'll run it on the toss. still looking. Just refused to take it out of the reverse. Got caught for the safety, and he might spend some time on the bench after that. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives. They'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, best three-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal. And because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays.
So now it's second and long.
Set.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you
All
can
right,
go
let's
to
get it.
in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. What if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road? I can. A great job in the base defense making the play.
And at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Time. Here we go.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Taylor. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6. And the defense is running out of answers.
This is going to be so demoralizing for this defense. Multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop it.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs and throw the ball really well now.
Hey, guys, you know the other thing that
It's just so easy to see. He can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to keep playing that play. That's how you win.
you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Let's go. Set.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Oh, he's got some fight. Turning it on.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes. He's a guy
He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15.
Here we go.
On the gun. The running back has it. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen, hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Swings it out to the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose yards on that.
Try to spin out to the right. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back, get him down for a big loss.
And the Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on third down. I know we're in the second quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going here at halftime, get a little juju going.
And he tried to be all important. One tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm the football to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coaches, love those guys. They'll watch them tackle on us.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Time to take a shot.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the ball. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Let's go.
Quarterback is hanging himself any day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Looking for a man. It's Simmons. He makes the catch. He's staying with it. He stops short for first down. A good solid pickup on that play. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the touchdown for the catch.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Rebels have it with a first and 10.
Double. Check, check. Red 54 flex combo. Ready? Easton. Roller.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got it in the middle. It's Strickland. Mills off the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll immediately He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Sellers. Rushes on him. Got a man. It's Jacobs. There he goes. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Just enough time to get off one final play in the half. And back to the air on second down. Fires left. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rebels will move it away to start the second half. He'll bring it up. It's back. That gamble did not pay off as they breathe down at the 12-yard line. They're trying to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Let's go. Now knocking down for a loss in the cover.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long, the Ravens, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative.
Big tight end tries to make a catch for control. Steps to the ball. Great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. The big tight end getting all over it.
The game tracks will be way behind the sticks on this third and forever. To the air, it's Sellers. Now improvising. Stands in and takes the hit. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it first and 10 in plus territory.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Run it from the gun.
When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Touchdown, South Carolina. Fit it in the window for the score.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Guys are going for two.
Single. Blue 85. Blue 85.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
Blue 30.
Send the tight end in motion. Out of the shoot.
Is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage. The defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and trying to stay on the field.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to 27.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Back to pass, it's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Watkins. Eagles knocks it down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. The Rebels will try to punch it in on first and goal.
Here we go.
On the move.
Because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And they can tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. First play of the drive wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Throws into the middle of the field. That deep ball was right on the back to work with a first down in the final period.
White 53. White 53.
To throw, it's Sellers. Pass rush, it's there, it's home, gets him down at the 33.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're doing as much as they are.
They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. They dumped it off and didn't quite get to the first down marker, but they've created a better situation on fourth down.
No doubt. And listen, you want to push the ball down the field. I want to go throw it beyond the sticks and get the foot.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, man. Deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. This offense ready to go back. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Let's go.
Solid
Break.
pick up of 4 on
Single,
first down
single.
and second and 6.
Ready. Ready.
Taylor has it.
Everybody's getting in on the front now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field will force an incompletion on the last one.
He showed off a few moves, but none to get away with the ball on those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Defense playing the bail technique. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stopped at the 33 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down.
Really, really nice play, and I love bringing speed on the field. The more dime packages, the better on those third down situations. Now I got faster for guys chasing in the back end with the receivers, and when the QB scrambles outside the pocket, I got a DB now going to try to get that QB. Makes all the difference in the world.
On fourth down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Wide open space. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that.
A shot toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. This is the interception of the day.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column.
All right,
Line getting set on 2nd down. It's complete. They bring him down, but it's solid enough to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. A target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Hunt is on its way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Opening play of the drive from the 39.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. Second down coming up.
Right. Single. Blue 85.
Now the play fake. Here comes the hit. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams at this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.